Okay, everyone. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi, we're from Group 5. Want a presentation to fulfill English assessment. This presentation is about the definition of Internet and Big Data advisability. Okay, check it out. Okay, just get on the topic of reply. For one, definition of internet and big data. For internet is a communication network that has a function to connect one electronic media to another quickly and precisely. The communication network will convey some information that is sent via signal transmission with an adjustment frequency for global standards in the use of the internet network itself using TCP or IP, transmission control protocol or internet protocol. Okay, for two, big data is a general term for any collection of data sets that are so large and complex that they are difficult to handle or process if only using traditional database management or traditional data processing application. The definition of big data can also be divided into three parts, which are commonly referred to as 3Vs. Um, 3Vs is that is volumes, velocity, and variety. Volumes, the size of the data owned by big data has a large capacity. You can try to process data with a large size to run. And then velocity, the speed of data transfer is also very influential in the process of sending data effectively and stably. Big data has a speed that allows it to be received in the real time. The highest speed that can be obtained directly through the data stream to memory when compared to that written on a disk. So the next variety, the types of data variation owned by big data are more than using the SQL database system. This type of data is still traditional, more structured than unstructured data. For example, text, audio. For example, text, audio, and video are data that have not been defined directly and must go through several stages to be processed in database. Okay, thank you so much. So the next.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you for friends giving me the opportunity to present material on the latest issue internet and big data. Two latest issue in internet and big data. A latest issue in internet. There are several recent publications launched on the internet. Google itself published some of the latest issue on the internet. 1. Google Scholar is Google for how to find various scientific literature. 2. Google Translate, that a translation from Google. 3. Google Maps, global map online from Google. 4. Google Books, normally providing online books from the internet. And as for the recent publication on the internet, namely online games so as Mobile Legend, Free Fire, and PUBG Mobile. B. Latest issue in big data. Hadoop. Hadoop is a open source software that function to store large amount of data in a short time. Hadoop is a technology framework and ecosystem management by the non-profit Apache Software Foundation. The advantage offered by Hadoop, in addition to storing large amount of data in a short time, among others are chips because it is open source and can store various types of data without needing to be processing first. Maybe this a little explanation from me about the latest issue of the internet and big data. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good evening, everyone. I want to introduce myself. My name is Sukainah Marasabessy. So, I want to explain part of my presentation on number 3. Definition of modals in general. The meaning of modals is type of auxiliary verb. In general, modals used for express attitude, speakers to something about whether it is needed, recommended, allowed, or may happen.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good evening, everyone. I want to introduce myself. My name is Saniapon. I want to example part of my presentation of number 5. Advisability. The meaning of the word advisability in the English Indonesian Dictionary is KB Protections Aggression. I suggest the Jews now I debut water it is appropriate to suggest this at this time. Use it to express advice, teaching, opinions, or obligation. Use it to express hope. Example of sentence: you solve, study, drive, solve, obey the speed limit.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Reyhandayuni Arum Saputra. I want to explain part of my material of number 6. Example in sentence. You should visit your dentist at least twice a year. You should try to lose your weight. You should stop playing video game, and I think you should leave him. Okay, thank you.